Alright, so I have been waiting for this for a while now, and it's finally happening. I can't believe it. But we're in the new house, and it's, you know, rainy, cold, fall weather here in Michigan. Hopefully this thing is wrapped up pretty good because I've got an open trailer. But anyway, we're going to pick up the 2-post car lift. I am getting the open top because of the lower ceiling. And this one is the premier, whatever, the highest options there is. So it is the top of the line model. It's got everything, all the options available. So I'm gonna drive here an hour to pick her up. All right, made it here. And luckily it kind of stopped raining right now. It's still like 37 degrees though, so, you know, welcome to Michigan fall. But I don't know, wouldn't give it up. But hopefully he'll be coming around the corner with the lift any minute. I'm so excited. Hopefully it doesn't kill the tires on the trailer on the way home, because they're not that great. Sturdy. Not that great. Come on. Where is it? Come on. Come on. Where is it? Where is it? Super excited. I know I can't see it right now, but I'm sure I can. I don't know. Super excited to see it though. Apparently it's got a really nice finish on it. You know, I went with the good one for, not for looks, but hey, as long as you're paying for it, I guess they make it look good. And it's not just blue and yellow like it seems to be standard lifts are. So yeah, super excited. Where is it? Just waiting. Just waiting. Okay, well, 2 minutes has gone by. I guess I'll check in with you guys when something happens. Finally! Alright, here she is, all boxed up, at home, in the dry garage. And this is where she's gonna sit until I feel like tearing her apart and unloading it off this trailer that I have to give back sooner than later. Hydraulic fluid and the motor. So, and I plan on putting it in this short bay. Can't get the truck in here all the way. If I needed to work on the truck, I could always pull the truck in front first and then lift it up that way so the bed would stick out of the garage. But anyway, yeah, there she is. All right, so I've got it unbolted, unwrapped. Small pieces are off. Fire's going. Thank you. And this is insulated, FYI. Now I gotta get the posts. This should be fun, so y'all enjoy the video. There she goes. A little heavier than I thought. Yeah, one down. This one's upside down. try this at home. Unless you're done with me. No, I don't take responsibility. Bang. Yeah, that's how we do it. That's how we roll. It's a wrap for now, y'all. Didn't die. All right, so first order of business today is I'm gonna get BMW out and these posts in, and I gotta find the instructions to find out, you know, placement. So I'll start there. All right, so we got the instructions here, and if you are a regular on my channel, you know how I feel about instructions. No, psych. Definitely can't throw these bad boys away. All right, this is the dirty. This is the Premier series. I mean, this is almost like a magazine. Dear valued customer, thanks for spending a lot of money on me. Okay. All right, unpacking and setup. I think we're gonna skip right there. All right, so I'm gonna find out the proper spacing for this and then measure everything out. Whew, running out of SD card. Anyway, give you a quick update on the car lift here. The hardest part is leveling it. For me, took the most time. I went and bought steel stock, 3/8 steel stock, or 3/16, sorry, from Menards to make my own shims because they didn't have enough in the package. Plus, steel's easier or harder than what they gave me. But anyway, so my floor drains, so it slopes pretty good on both sides. So I cut out 3-inch steel shims and stacked them until I got these guys square here and square here. And then after you get them both square, then you have to make sure that, okay, so I misspoke. Once you get them both level, then you need to make sure they're square with each other. So you're constantly moving these things around, trying to tweak them, and they're not, you know, aluminum, they're heavy. So 2 people would definitely be easier, but I got all the anchors in. That's where I'm at. I guess I better empty this SD card because I got a lot of videos on here and I haven't emptied it. So I'll, next I'm gonna run these cables to each other and then call it good for today. All right, one last check-in for today on this lift. So the cables here, each side comes with one cable, end of the cable already attached in here, and then it goes up around the pulley up there and then comes down. And then when you undo the packaging, the pulley's just laying, the cable's just laying in here. So what you need to do is you need to route it through that bottom pulley there, down here to this adjacent pulley, up, and then you put your washer and 2 nuts on. This nut is the only one that matters at this point. This will be a jam nut once your final adjustments are set. And then you do the same exact thing on this side. Cable comes up around the pulley all the way down, pulley to that pulley, and then same thing through there, 2 nuts and a washer. Now, before it says the directions on this particular one, before you put anchors in, it says to lift these up to the first locking position, which you have to do this by hand. If this isn't bolted in or you don't have somebody holding it, you're gonna tip the whole thing over. So what I did is I threw 3 bolts in the back, and then to be able to get to drill these 2 out, or anchors, not bolts, anchors, sorry. In order to drill these 2 out, I had to lift this up to this first locking position, and then I did those final 2. And do 1 anchor at a time. Drill 1, set the anchor, snug it up, make sure take your measurements, make sure they don't move. And then tighten her down, and then do the next one, make sure it doesn't move. After you get 2 tightened down, shouldn't move. But before I torque them down, I checked. So columns are set. They are square, level, plumb, whatever you want to call it, all the above. Cables are set. I'm done. I'm done for the day. So I am going to go in and take a shower and relax before I have to go to work, I think. But this is definitely where I wanted to be at the end of this one. Yeah. I think the next thing I'm going to do is mount the motor on the side and then run the 220 from the box. Yeah. I mean, I got to do the hydraulic line too. At this point, it kind of doesn't matter what you do next. It's just what I want to do. So, all right. We'll wait until the next time I work on this. What's up, guys? It is the next day. Back at it. Probably a short period of time. But next, I'm going to do the safety release cable. So all I did right now is put this handle in here, tightened up the nut, and then you got all of this cable that you will run through the pulley here, connect that guy here, and then it runs through a pulley in the bottom over to the other side, pulley up, so this handle will release both sides. Okay guys, a little tedious, but not too bad. So I just started my wire on this side. I'm not gonna put the cover on yet until I know that I don't need to adjust anything else, but the cover goes on here and then bolts over this, and then a cover for the other side. But anyway, so I put it through the pulley up top, ran it down through the pulley in the back, little tiny guy in the bottom, runs all the way across to another little tiny guy, and then up behind here, this is kind of fun, but you just play, you know, ladder, and then you'll be good. And then come out here, it rubs against this pulley going down, and then this one coming up, and then secure it in here, and then there's a cover that goes over this as well. But like I said, I'm gonna wait on the covers. All right, find out what's next. I believe the hydraulic line is next. Okay, yep, hydraulic hose. I'm gonna connect the hose at the bottom. 2 different hoses here. So one connects the 2 posts, and then this one here goes to the pump. So, all right, so this feller here routed along the bottom. Oh yeah, I don't want to take this. Got to be. Guess we'll find out if it blows all over when I start her up. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Look at that. And they give you this optional little piece that goes over it to protect it. I got it, so I'm going to use it. I guess that's how it goes, but it doesn't really do much. This kind of looks like, because I got a sloped floor for the drain, you know? Look at that, it worked. Worked, bro. Whatever's under there. Oh, I got the camera still on. Alright guys, so the floor plate slaps on there last, just like that. And then you got 2 machine bolts on each side to secure it down. And you know, I got the gap because of the slanted floor, but I'm sure over time it'll come down. Next, we're going to mount the power unit on the side. All right, guys, got the power unit mounted. Hydraulic reservoir is there. Next step, connect the reservoir to the, the pump to the other connection at the bottom. I don't know why I'm brain farming. Anyway, that's it for today. I'm just kind of taking it easy today. Did a couple things, and I got air in the shop. Air. Had it before. It's not like I don't have an air compressor or nothing, but lights off. But yeah, I got a hose reel over here on this side and then this side. All right, guys, to be honest with you, it's been a while. I don't remember where I left off last, but the electrical is ran. Let's see. The hydraulic hose here at the bottom, you connect here at the pump, and then your other end of the hose connects here at the bottom, and you need a banjo bolt, and then it bolts into here, just like so. Well, there's no banjo bolt. I've been through everything I bought 3 times, so the guy's gonna have one sent to me, hopefully ASAP. But until then, I guess my next step is gonna be putting on the arms and the locking pins. So let's start that. I got them all over here, sitting on the ground. So I'll put the short arms at the front and the long arms at the rear, which doesn't matter. It's going to be where you prefer to put your car. I put my lift dead center of my garage, so I can honestly put it either way, but I kind of like having it backed in. But you can switch the arms. I mean, that's no big deal. I don't know. Maybe I'll think about this. Make sure I know which way I want to put them. All right, guys. Next step, putting these lock pins in. I put these guys in, grease the pin that goes through. Yeah. So these guys here, pretty simple. What you're gonna do is you're gonna take off the handle here, the nut, the lock washer, the flat washer, and the locking gear. This on down stays, and we're gonna feed it through the bottom, through the top. Remove the handle, cheesy little handle. Remove the nut, the lock washer, and flat washer, and then the locking gear, which is also threaded on. Once that is off, feed it through the bottom. So seeing how I can't move this stuff yet because I'm waiting on that hydraulic hose, I have this actually jacked up on the other side to give me enough clearance, and just not enough on this side, so I'm gonna jack it up a little bit more. All right, throw your locking gear on. You want a decent amount of pressure on the spring. I mean, you don't want to see it maxed out, but you know, a decent amount. And then throw on your flat washer, your lock washer. The instruction says it's a 5/8 nut. It's not. It's not even 11/16. Must be metric. Whoops. So, well, actually, it'd be easier to tighten that up if it's down in that little cove. Throw your handle on. You're good to go, man. If this doesn't mesh right here, you can take these loosen these 3 bolts up and move it until it works. Then this is how it moves. Easy peasy. And you just do that to all 4 of them. All right, now your whatever you call these thingies, there's a flat spot right there. It's gonna hit that flat spot and hold this in place, essentially, so you can raise it up or lower it by spinning it. But on the bottom here, tip you sideways here, on the bottom you need to put a snap ring right here, so to keep it in. Snap ring, grab some snap ring pliers, put that bad boy in. Easier said than done, said I. What a pain in the butt this is. Wonder if people really put these on. Alright, so I don't know how people get them snap rings on. I mean, I've dealt with plenty enough snap rings, and they're not jumbo, and I have a pretty big set of snap ring pliers. I don't know. They're staying out. So the next step is the handles on the sides. So pretty easy. They go together like this. But before you do that, you want to take off the cover. It just slides on. Just like that. And it slides off. So take the cover off each side. Alright, yeah, like I was saying. And then when you slide these in here, they'll slide right in, like that. And then once you bolt these up to your support, then you tighten this up, and it tightens up on your handle. Alright, just like that, guys. Tighten it up here, and then the bolt going through each side, tighten it up. Now, just throw your covers on, you're all good. Do that to all 4. All right, finally back with you guys. I know it was quick on the video, but not in real life. I've been waiting weeks for this banjo bolt to come in. It is the final piece that I was missing to make this car lift operational. So let's get this bad boy put in. All right, so this banjo bolt, what this guy does is you want one crush washer on one side and the other on the other side. I don't know if it's crush washer, it's a seal, either way. And then she plumbs right into the line. Oh my gosh, I've been waiting weeks for just that. Wow. That is it. I just can't believe that's all I was waiting for. Make sure everything's tight up here, because when I checked it, it wasn't. So we can finally tighten this bad boy up. Alright, I think we fill it with fluid next. Drink up my precious. Glug, glug. Time lapse. Guess we're gonna try it. Time is finally here. Let's see if she works. Ceiling. There it is. That's all the way. Oh, Doesn't look like I got any hydraulic leaks. Oh man. Oh my gosh, this is exciting, guys. It is exciting. Going down. Go all the way up and then back down again, and that is bleeding the air out of the system. There we are, all the way down. Forgot to hit record, but yeah, this is the first motion up and down. Can't lie, I'm super nervous. There you go, guys. My successful install of my Titan 2-post Premier open top car lift. If you guys are in my area, hit me up, DM me, and I can let you know where exactly this supplier is at. If not, just let them look Titan up online and they can pinpoint like the closest dealer that they have. But there it is. I'm not gonna lie, I'm super nervous. I've never done this before. I think I'm gonna put it down now. Don't forget, guys, to like, share, and subscribe. You know, if you like my content, hopefully you do, but I have a nice wide array of rambling again. Anyway, till we meet again, later. Stuff I do for thumbnails, I tell ya. Don't try this at home. I'm not in the greatest shape. Come on, long enough to get a thumbnail. Woo, that was good.